Hygiene tips every girl needs. First things first, when you go to sleep, make sure you sleep either in loose-fitting bottoms or no bottoms at all. You gotta let Miss Girl breathe, okay? I use these from VH Essentials. It has probiotics and prebiotics along with cranberry. These help keep your pH balanced and fight against UTIs, yeast infections, all the stuff we hate to deal with. For my girlies who constantly get UTIs, get the Manos. These come in pill form. I have it in the powder form. I used to get UTIs probably like once a month. No matter what I did, I could have done everything right and I still would get a UTI. Once I started taking this powder daily, I stopped getting UTIs. I started using this in October of last year and I've only had one UTI since. Again, I used to get them every month. Invest in healthier period products. A lot of these brands are very, very bad for us. I use August pads, tampons, panty liners. I started using these products and I've never gone back. Witch hazel wipes will literally take away every sort of odor that you could possibly have. I use these when I get out of the shower. You wipe all your crevices, especially your underarms, before you put deodorant on. These will have you smelling fresh all day. Stop trying to use any of them scented vaginal washes. They're not good for you. All you need is Dial white bar soap for your entire body. Put down the summer's eve, okay? When you're in the shower, if you have a belly button ring, take it out. You need to be cleaning that, and you need to take out your belly ring so that you can really get inside your belly button if you have an innie to really clean it. Some girls will say that they have not taken their belly ring out since they got it pierced. First of all, the belly ring itself is probably black at this point, and your belly button holds dirt and dead skin. Clean your belly button. That's all for part 1. Come back for part 2.
These right here are my feminine hygiene non-negotiables. Let's get into it. And no, this video is not sponsored. As a girl who used to struggle with odor, ingrowns, razor bumps, hyperpigmentation, just all the stuff that we don't like, I have tried 1,000,001 products to get to this point. And when I tell you, super fresh, flawless bikini line, flawless everywhere. The confidence is untouched. I love it here, babe. I love it. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with hair removal. Hair removal is actually very important when it comes down to hygiene because removing that hair downstairs prevents odor. The hair holds on to the odor causing bacteria, so your odor just comes back so much faster, okay? Razors have been screwing me up. The darkness, razor bumps, ingrowns, itchiness, whoo. Never have I ever been a fan of shaving, but I just felt like it was all I could do because I'm so prone to ingrowns. If I wax, ingrowns, even worse than shaving. So like shaving has been like my only option until this. Nair has this new sensitive formula. Once again, this is not sponsored, but Nair has this new sensitive formula. So you can use this on your bikini line and also on the top of your vag where the hair grows. Not inside the lips, not inside the hole. Just the bikini line and the top of your vag. Everywhere else you can shave because those areas are not prone to ingrowns and razor bumps. So be careful. This only goes in those areas. Get what you can from this. Don't try to like do too much and put it on the lips and all that. Don't do all that. Just where I said, and also stay in one spot. Just stay in one spot when you're doing that. I do it in front of my mirror so I know exactly where I'm applying it. And I stay in one spot. Why? Because if you're moving, your legs are rubbing back and forth and it can get inside and baby, you're gonna be like done for. Like done. Like next, let's get into my feminine wash. The best wash in the world for downstairs. I get irritated so easily. Matter of fact, I have my empty hygiene products right here. Let me tell you, I just use this Monistat feminine cleanser because people have been telling me this is better than this. Don't lie. That had me so irritated. I'm actually still a little bit irritated from using that. Never will I ever use that again. It dried me out so bad and irritated me. This is the only thing I can use. It doesn't irritate me. It doesn't dry me out. It keeps me extremely fresh. I do a double cleanse with this. Girl, fresh, smelling like straight water. And I use that in combo with the baby washcloth. You don't want to use like a super rough washcloth because girl, you don't want to irritate your downstairs area. Oh, I should have went over this first. These are the Azo Complete Feminine Balance Daily Probiotics. When I tell you, I am never going back. This changed my entire feminine hygiene life. The confidence this product has brought me. When I tell you, I have been using this product since I was about like 17 years old. Yes, 17 years old. Literally 17 years old, yes. I remember just being like, there's no way this is real right now. These make sure that the beneficial bacteria in your vaginal area is balanced, which is essential for a healthy pH level. Fresh, 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 fresh. I'm telling you, I would not lie to you. This right here, don't nobody want to talk about this one. I don't ever hear nobody talking about this. Paper towel, paper towel. Now, you could use a fan, but paper towel is just way more efficient. When you get out of the shower, you want to go ahead and squat and dry in between all them folds downstairs. Why? Because moisture period trapped in folds is going to cause odor. So, to prevent that, I get rid of all the water with paper towel. This right here, your bikini line, when you're sweating and stuff like that, can produce odor. This right here is witch hazel, alcohol free. Make sure you're using alcohol free. If you get that blue one, don't use it on anything but like surface level skin. If you're gonna be using it in the folds of your skin, all it's going to do is break down your skin and cause sensitivity. So don't use that, use this. This is the rose scented one. I honestly cannot stand the smell of witch hazel, but this helps a little bit. It still has that witch hazel smell, but this rose one helps a little bit. I swipe that in between my bikini line and it keeps me fresh and also very much so toned. That hyperpigmentation downstairs, girl, this will get you right. But if you guys want to know how I seriously drastically transformed the darkness downstairs, let me know. Because when I tell y'all, I have done at-home treatments and used different products to get rid of that because I want a flawless bikini line, and I finally have achieved it because of what I've done. So let me know if you want to see that. But last but not least, this right here is the Native Sensitive Unscented Full Body Deodorant. What I do is I open up the stick and I like rub my fingers back and forth on the top of the stick. Make sure your hands are clean, of course, you're fresh out of the shower, and it becomes a cream. Then I put that cream in between my downstairs area, in between the lips. Yes, ma'am, not the hole, but in between the lips, and also on my bikini line. No matter how sweaty you get, no matter what happens, this will have you so fresh and odor free. So these are my feminine hygiene non-negotiables. These are how I stay extremely fresh and balanced. But once again, if you want to know how I transform the appearance of my lady bits, then comment down below that you would like to see that. I hope this video helped you guys. Definitely try them out, and don't say I didn't put you on.
You think you're hot, but you're not. Hygiene tips that no hot girl does. So let's get our shit together, girls, okay? Because time's running out. I'm so scared to tell everyone about this because I don't know why people don't talk about it, but it's saliva spray. It's literally spray saliva. It's not a breath freshener. It's literally saliva in a bottle because bad breath comes from a dry mouth. You know when you can hear the... Your breath is gonna be fresher, your teeth are gonna be glossier, your tongue's not gonna turn white. It's a blessing, you're welcome. Dry brush. Literally right after you're out of the shower. A lot of people do it before the shower. Don't do that. Out of the shower, your skin's softened, and that's when you get all these suckers out. My skin, just look at it. I'm so. Right after you get out of the shower, you guys, put on a body oil. There's a difference when people just think you naturally smell good versus when you're putting on perfume and they ask what perfume you wear. I want people to compliment me like, Nancy just smells good. And because you just showered, your pores are open, it pores soak the oil in. And then when you put your perfumes and your lotions on top, the scent's gonna last even longer. Do I need to even talk about my glycolic acid, you guys? I stopped wearing deodorant. There's just no BO. This is an exfoliant. Once a week, I just use it on my scalp and it gets rid of all the product buildup. And my hair just feels so fresh. This is my day 6 hair, you guys. I'm not even done. I have like 5 more things.
This video is gonna be for my younger homegirls. This is gonna be like little hygiene tips and like little advice and just like little things for my younger homegirls. I'm talking like grade school to like high school girls. So come sit down with me, mama. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna put you girls onto some good shit to keep you guys smelling good and feeling good and looking good. I'm gonna start off with never skipping a shower. You girls can like skip hair wash day, that's not too big of a deal, but as far as like washing like your body and stuff like that, never skip a shower. Whether you're taking a shower once a day, twice a day, I would always suggest take a shower in the morning and once at night, but for me, once a day is good enough for me. So never skip a shower and make sure you girls are washing yourself properly. But that's step number 1 and advice number 1. Tip number 1, never skip a shower. My next tip is gonna be to always wash your guys' bras, your sports bras, and your guys' underwears. Always make sure those are clean and switch them out when necessary. So with your guys' bras, always make sure your girls are washing those at least once a week, because you feel me, I know how bras are. They get, you know, smaller or whatever, and it's just sometimes it's a hassle. We don't own too many at one time. But just try to wash those at least once a week, because we all know that one homegirl that's been wearing the same freaking bra all school year and has not washed it. Girl, don't be that girl, because it gets sweaty, it gets dirty, it gets musty with that band down there of the bra. Yeah, so make sure you girls are washing those, please, at least once a week, or whenever you go do your laundry, your mom does your laundry, make sure you guys are throwing your guys' bras in there and washing those real good. And you girls can hang dry those. They don't have to be in the dryer, but it's up to you girls. And for your guys' underwears, always make sure you girls are wearing cotton underwears. It's more better for your downstairs area. It's very sensitive down there, so cotton is just way better for your downstairs area. And if your underwears are already raggedy and like stained and like tore up, please throw those out and get some new ones. Just ask your mom, like, Ma, these are not really doing it for me no more, like, can you give me a new pack? Trust me, mama's gonna get it for you. So like I said, stains, accidents happen. We're girls here, like, don't be embarrassed. So always switch out your guys' underwears for some new ones. And like I said, I would suggest to stick to cotton. Understand, like, the cute little underwears, the little thongs or whatever. But it's really what your guys' preference, because you girls are super young and I know this generation is super different. But yeah, try to stick to at least cotton underwears and make sure they're clean, your bras are clean, and y'all will be clean. And this next tip is like common sense, like, duh, Vanessa, like, hello, we know this. But there's some girls that just aren't as clean as other girls. So always make sure your girls are washing your guys' hands, no matter what you guys are doing. Especially after the bathroom, make sure you're always washing your hands and washing under your nails, because I know you girls are getting your girls' nails done now in high school, and they're like way longer than mine. So dirt and everything, makeup, food, everything gets under your nails. Those hot Cheeto fingers, girl, trust me, I know. Make sure that's out of your nails. So keep your hands really clean, really pretty. So always make sure your girls are washing your girls' hands before you do your makeup, touching your face, eating, whatever it may be. Always make sure your hands are clean. So this is gonna be like on the period side of hygiene. When you girls are on your guys' rag, please wrap up your guys' tampons, panty liners, pads, whatever you girls are using. Wrap those up when they're done, because no one wants to see an open, used, pad or, tampon, whatever you girls are using. That's really not cute. So let's wrap them up and dispose of them how they should, in the trash. Stuff them all the way in there, because we don't want nothing flying out, opening. That's just not cute. So always make sure you girls are freaking wrapping your stuff up and throwing it away and just putting it deep down in there. No one wants to see it, so let's make sure we always do that. And never ever forget to wear deodorant. Wear whatever deodorant fits your guys' bodies, you feel me, whatever works for you. Try out different scents, different brands. Just pick a good one. So always make sure you girls are wearing deodorant. Apply the deodorant before you leave the house. Even if you girls are not taking a shower in the morning, just apply the deodorant. If you girls are getting out of the shower after you do all your stuff, put deodorant on. And I would suggest even carrying the deodorant with you in your purse, your backpack. For school, just freshen up in the restroom real fast. No one wants to be that musty, girl, you feel me? So like I said, don't ever forget to put deodorant on. Another tip is gonna be, those cute like little headbands that you girls wear when you girls are putting your makeup on to put your hair back. With like the little bows or whatever, always make sure you girls are washing those as well. So throw those in your laundry, because the makeup and the oil and all the dirt from applying your makeup is just sitting there, and you're just putting it on the next day, putting it on again. So always make sure you girls wash those in your laundry. Yeah, you girls can wash them. So throw them in with your laundry, and they will dry with your laundry, and then it'll be brand new, and it will keep you girls from getting like acne like up here on the sides. So always make sure those are clean as well. And another random tip about washing your girls' hair is always make sure you girls are scrubbing your guys' hairline right here, because I know a lot of girls just apply the shampoo and they're washing just right here, back here, and letting the soap run down. Make sure you girls are washing your hair properly and washing the hairline all right here. Get your nails and scrub it really good. It gets all the dirt, the makeup, the sweat, the oil, the hair products from your guys' hairline out, and it keeps you girls from breaking out. So So make sure you're just washing your hair properly, and it will make your skin look so much beautiful and your hair will be so much cleaner. Then this little bit of advice that I have left is gonna be like things that you girls can carry with you in your purse just to freshen up throughout the day, things you can like carry in your backpack as well. So I would suggest to always carry like extra pads, tampons, panty liners in your bag just in case you need them to switch them out through the day, or you know, sometimes periods just show up whether you're at school or whatever. Just carry some extra ones with you girls in your guys' bag. Carry a mini deodorant, a mini lotion for like your hands, and carry like a mini body spray, or even if you girls have like little perfumes, like little bottles, carry those with you just in case. And then I would also suggest carrying a hand sanitizer, a pack of gum, and a little travel size thing of wipes, and you girls will be set just to freshen up throughout the day, especially if you're on your period. Those wipes will come in handy, I promise. So always just carry like little things in your guys' bag, hygiene things to freshen up throughout the day. Pop you in some gum after lunch, in the morning, whatever it is. Just always be that girl that has everything on deck just in case. There's always that one homegirl that we have that's like, oh, I know she got the gum. Oh, that's the homegirl that got the pads. Like, I'm gonna go ask her. Always be that homegirl. But yeah, those are like my little tips and like little advice that I have for my younger homegirls that don't really have, you know, that mom or sister. So if you girls have any like tips or tricks for our younger homegirls here, leave them in the comments below so we can go through them and, you know, help each other out. They're young, they're just learning, so let's put them onto some good stuff. And my next video is going to be about period hygiene, so stick around for that one. You guys might take interest in that one.
What's up, y'all? Here's some high school hygiene tips and advice to smell good all day and every day at school. Okay, so the first piece of advice that I have is drink water and to bring a water bottle to school. And it honestly doesn't even matter what you bring. You could bring a water bottle or you could bring a cup, but I recommend to bring a cup because you can refill it and stuff like that. And you can put ice in it and just refill it over and over again. The next piece of advice that I have is to bring like a hygiene kit or whatever to school. If y'all want a video on what to put in a hygiene kit, I got y'all. But really, a hygiene kit is just stuff that y'all just, you know, need to freshen up and stuff during the day. So yeah, I recommend bringing those. The next thing that I have is wear deodorant / bring deodorant to school. I know a lot of us wear deodorant, you know, before we get ready and stuff and go to school. And then I know sometimes when we get to school, it wears off. So that's what I'm saying, like, bring deodorant to school. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with bringing deodorant to school. Like, I'd rather see deodorant in somebody's book bag than see no deodorant in their musty. Like, and I just feel like, you know, deodorant is just like a basic hygiene necessity. Like, rather spray deodorant, stick deodorant, just bring deodorant to school, because being musty is not cutesy, it's not girly, it's not womany, it's none of the E's. The next tip that I have is to shower every day. I mean every single day, not every other day, not every 2 days, every day. Like, even when you don't feel like taking a shower, take a shower. Sometimes I be like, dang, I don't feel like getting a shower, and I still get in that tub. I still get in the tub. Like, I promise y'all, just get in the shower. Like, you don't have to be in there all day. Like, just take a shower every day so y'all can wash off the day. Like, wash off all that school air and stuff like that. Like, you don't want to smell like school. You want to smell good. Like, you want to smell clean and fresh. So the next tip that I have is to brush your teeth every day. I feel like this is just basic hygiene, but like, I feel like some people really think that, like, you know, they could skip out like a day or two. Like, no, like, we have to do this stuff every day. Like, especially as girls, like you get caught lacking one time and you're done. Like, you're done. I don't want nobody to catch me lacking, being musty, my teeth being yellow, my face being dirty. You don't want none of that to happen to you as a girl, because it's very just embarrassing. And of course with that, you know, floss every day, use mouthwash every day, because believe it or not, a lot of gunk and stuff gets put in our mouths, especially like when you're at school and you bring like snacks and chips and stuff like that to school. Like the chips and candy, it gets stuck in your teeth, and sometimes your toothbrush just can't get all of that out. So that's what you need the floss and the mouthwash for. So yeah. Next thing I would say is bring tissues. Like, I have the little mini pack of tissues that you can get from like CVS or Walmart and stuff like that. Believe it or not, tissues really come in handy. Like, when you spill stuff on yourself, tissues. When your school only got the hand dryers and not the paper towels, bring tissues, because them hand dryers are so disgusting, y'all. They're so dirty, they're so nasty. Like, I'm so against not hair dryers, hand dryers. They're so disgusting. It literally sucks up all the air in the bathroom, and you just put your hands right there and just dry your hairs off with them. Mind you, y'all be the same one saying that y'all don't eat or drink in the bathroom, but y'all are gonna clean y'all hands with the air that was just okay. The next tip that I have, which is really crucial and a lot of girls do not know, is that do not share your lip gloss, your mascara, your lip liners, because you don't know what other bacteria that person has. Like, I understand, like, when, you know, they be like, oh girl, can I get some lip gloss, and you just let it drip onto their finger. That's cool, but like, even then, like, I just feel like don't do it. Like, tip that a lot of y'all really need to hear is to clean that book bag. Clean that book bag, clean that book bag, clean that purse, clean out something. There's been so many times I'm walking around school and I just see them with the little clear book bags, because we gotta wear clear book bags, and they book bag just be crummy, like crummy and dirty, and you could just be so cute in the face, your outfit nice, but if that book bag is just crummy and dirty and food wrappers and stuff in it, like, that's not cute. Like, that's not hygienic at all. So the next tip, which I should have put with the tissues, is to bring wipes to school. Everybody don't use toilet paper. Sometimes the toilet paper be real rough, and I know a lot of us, we don't want no rough stuff going. Exactly. Just bring wipes. And I know, like, they have flushable wipes. Even if they didn't, though, like, y'all, them school toilets can handle a wipe going down there. I promise y'all they can. So just bring wipes, like baby wipes, wet wipes, even like for your hands and stuff like that. I'm saying, like, when y'all eat and stuff, even if y'all wipe it with a paper towel, the smell of that piece of that marinara sauce, that fake marinara sauce, is still gonna be on your hands. To prevent having stinky fingers and stuff like that, bring wipes. So that is all my high school hygiene advice. Let me know if you have any other videos, if you have any other hygiene tips or whatever like that, or any other things like that. So yeah, bye guys.
Let's talk hygiene. I'm gonna tell you how to have the best hygiene ever. How to feel clean, how to smell good, all the things. Starting off with exfoliation. Do not wash your body with a loofah. Always wash your body with an African net sponge. These are the best thing I could have ever done in my entire life. This in itself will exfoliate your skin so good. You will feel the cleanest you've ever felt in your entire life. And on top of that, it doesn't hold onto bacteria. It dries so quickly. Like, it's literally the best thing ever invented. And then to really get your body soft, smooth, you need a body scrub and an exfoliating glove, okay? This exfoliating glove has changed the game for me entirely. I used to just pick up my body scrub and scrub my body with my hands. No. Have you ever noticed when you're like scrubbing your body, it like scrubs your hands too, and it's like super uncomfortable? This prevents that. Like, it doesn't irritate your hand when you're scrubbing your body, and it gets the exfoliation like 10 times better. Literally put this on and scrub your whole body with it. When I say scrub, I mean scrub. You will feel like a new person. Next is a double cleanse. You don't need to double cleanse every day, but you do need to do this in your everyday shower for sure. And here's the best things that you can use. Dial Gold antibacterial bar. She's so affordable too. And then the Dr. Bronner's peppermint. Girl, when I tell you, this will have your body feeling brand new every single time. It doesn't really leave that peppermint scent smelling kind of, you know, lingering. I don't know why I just said it like that. It doesn't leave your body smelling like peppermint, but this will have you squeaky clean. Both of these. Then just wash with whatever body wash you like. I have this one right here, for example. You can use a scented one, a smell good one, whatever you like. Oral hygiene. Literally the big four. You need all of these. You need them. My best tip for you would be to invest in an electric toothbrush. This one is a little pricey. It was like $50, but I'm telling you, I buy these little soft heads because my gums get irritated really easily. So freaking good. Like 10 out of 10, the best thing I could have ever done. My teeth feel so clean versus using like a regular manual toothbrush. Tongue scraper, scrape your tongue. Please, I promise you, you will be surprised. You will be like blown away of how much stuff can actually come off of your tongue. You will never go back. You will never go back. Get you a good mouthwash. One that's going to guarantee your breath is not going to stink hours in the day. My favorite one, y'all know, is the TheraBreath Sparkle Mint. I literally have gone through so many of these. This one's almost gone. Water flosser. I love this thing so bad. Like, this really gets all that gunk out of your teeth. I like to do it after I manually floss. I'm gonna go get them. Grin. I use the Grin floss picks. These are so good. They're minty, clean, no food in your teeth, nothing. I forgot to add this in. If you're a girl, this is an essential essential. Y'all think I just be promoting this? I promise you I don't. You cannot use your regular body wash down there. Please don't do it. Your pH balance will be thrown off. You'll be having all these problems. You're so much more prone to things that don't need to happen if you just use a natural plant-based wash down there with no scent. pH balance. Last, for hydration, an unsexy product. You need an unsexy product to feel sexy. Eucerin. Girl. This is so good for hydration. This leaves my skin feeling soft, smooth, hydrated, never dry. Like literally, I love this. I use this when I go to bed more so than when I'm going out. And during the day, I like to use just the smell good lotion so I can smell good before I go out. That's it for today, girl. I hope you learned all of the good hygiene products, all the things you need to do, because I really feel like I just put y'all on. This was a lesson. This was a teaching class. This was a long video. Love y'all.
And let me drop some gems when it comes to hygiene. This is hygiene edition. Baby, first thing first, you want to use 2 different soaps when you are in the shower. Your first one should be an antibacterial soap, whether that's Dial, Dove, and or Dr. Bronner's. And if you are using Dr. Bronner's, I strongly recommend you to use that peppermint. Baby, when I tell you clean as a whistle, I mean clean as a whistle. And then you want to go in with your body wash. Second thing, make sure you flossing your teeth. We have to floss our teeth. When you find out that your breath stank, baby, it's going to be because you haven't flossed. You got a lot of food particles still stuck up in them teeth. And baby, you haven't been able to get it out yet. You ever eat some popcorn and it been stuck for about 2-3 days? Oh, baby, that's how that food is. You need to get that stuff up out your teeth. And if you are using a water pick, you also need to floss. Ask your dentist. Don't argue with me. And floss before you brush. Last tip, get you a separate body wash for that kitty cat, baby. She needs her own wash. I use Loom, and baby, when I tell y'all, ooh, it has been a game changer. Now, let me tell y'all this for the people that might not know. Nothing is ever going inside of the hole, okay? Nothing is going in there. To wash the outside where your hair is, and then you're going to use your hand for the inside part. If you use a towel, baby, that's on you. I like to use my hands because it's going to give me squeaky clean, and that's how I feel, okay? We don't got to argue about it. You do what's best for you. But baby, when I tell y'all need something separate, and if you have hair down there, you want to make sure it's either trimmed or bald. Hair holds a lot of bacteria, a lot of yeast, and if you are getting out the shower and you are straight putting on your clothes, baby, you're trapping in that moisture. Moisture should not be trapped in, okay? You want to let your body air dry before you put on anything. Let me know if y'all need more tips.
These tips will have you having the best feminine hygiene ever. Okay, my number 1 tip is to invest or look for a good sensitive wash. Stop using Bath & Body Works and high perfumed washes on your sensitive areas, and rinse. Don't leave any soap behind. This ingrown serum will have you so smooth and light, it is insane. I noticed a huge difference when I switched to chlorine-free feminine products. So much better for your pH and your body as a whole. You guys, this Lumi Whole Body Deodorant will have you fresh all night and day. This step is so important. After using the bathroom, use a bidet, wet wipes for emergencies, but most times just take another shower.